Sweep, inversion, stop out. Sweep, inversion, stop out. Sweep, inversion, stop out. I've made over 100 grand this year trading inversions, but they don't just work on their own. You have to actually understand context and narrative to make these setups profitable. If I'm looking for a reversal setup to go long, I want the last low in price to be swept, and I want a clear V-shaped recovery in order to go long. This is a good setup when the context is there and we have a bullish draw above. A bad setup to go long on would be something like this. We come down, there's no real liquidity sweep at the bottom, and then we kind of go like this and then maybe give a long here. This is not a strong setup if price has not swept liquidity on this last low. We need a low sweep and we want that V-shaped recovery in a discount of the market. Watch this 1 minute bearish gap and how price reacts to it. You see we've stepped into it a few times, and then finally on this candle, we get a close above. I want you to ask yourself, is this a long you would take? Let's see what happens if you did. We buy the close here. We target internal buy side liquidity up there. We put a stop down here or down here, depending on your risk tolerance. And this is how the trade plays out. As you can see, this was a huge failure and it is not a good long to take. Let's take a look at another setup. Here you see we have multiple highs in the market. Let's see if this is actually a trade that plays out. You see we have our lows being swept down here and price is looking like it's going to come up. We have a 1 minute bearish gap here, which we're currently in. Haven't closed above yet, but we do finally get that close above on this candle here. Let's see what happens if we went long. Going long off this close, we buy the close, we target liquidity up top, and we put our stop at the low of this displacement candle. This is how the trade plays out. As you can see, not only did we take profit, but this ended up being low of day and price continued to rally all morning. Knowing the difference between A+ and non-A+ inversion setups is what got me to 20 grand a month, and how in the last 16 trades, I've only had 2 losses. That's an 87.5% win rate on live stream every single morning. If you guys want to join the action, click my link in bio. You can watch me trade for absolutely free and take my setups with me.